Hello again. In 1979, a small publisher in a small Minnesota town published this book here, The Sauna Is. It probably didn't receive much press at the time, but it was actually a very important book. That's why we'll be going through the book in November as part of our Sauna Trail book club. I'll talk more about that at the end. It was written by an educator, a pastor, a poet, and a slackliner named Bernhard Hillila. But the most important part of his experience was that he was a Finnish American. And there had already been a couple decades of immense popularity for sauna in North America. But Bernhard had noticed that there were many misconceptions about sauna. So as a Finnish American, he decided to write this book. And even though it's very thin, very short, it's well condensed. A lot of research went into it. So let me just open up and read the preface of this book. It's been printed a couple more times, and you can even find an online digital copy, which I highly recommend. So the first chapter is called The Sauna Is a Part of My Heritage. The main purpose of this book is to provide reliable information about the sauna. Although the sauna is growing in popularity in the United States and throughout the world, there are many to whom the concept is strange, perhaps frightening. To such readers, this volume is an invitation to explore the sauna, to become better acquainted with it, and to enjoy it as a very natural and healthful experience. In this age of slick promotion, the concept of sauna has at times been misunderstood and misrepresented. But this book can help someone unlearn misinformation about the sauna. We need some cold facts about that very hot place. I therefore define the authentic sauna, describe the bathing experience, and consider related historical, physiological, psychological, and moral issues. Information about sauna construction is already provided. It is not my intent to create sauna snobs. A sauna snob is as obnoxious as a wine snob or an art snob. May this book simply enable more people to experience the joys of an authentic sauna, as other books have helped readers to enjoy a vintage wine or appreciate a work of art. Since the mood of sauna is one of relaxed, shared enjoyment, the style of this work naturally reflects that spirit. The information presented has come from many sources. First of all, the sauna has been part of my family's lifestyle ever since I can remember. We have usually had a sauna in our home. Fascinated by this aspect of my ethnic heritage, I have read everything I've been able to find concerning the subject in Finnish, German, and English. Since 1972, I have given special attention to the topic. During the summer of 1972 and the fall of 1975, I researched the subject in Finland, discussing sauna matters with numerous knowledgeable persons. I'm particularly indebted to the Finnish Sauna Society, Helsinki, Finland, especially to Professor Harald Ter, MD and Chairman, and to Pirkko Valtakari, Executive Secretary. I am also grateful to Martin A. Haltunen for providing technical information regarding sauna heating, and to Marshall Harvey for his comments on the manuscript. Bernhard Hillila. So you can already see there in the preface that he did lots of research, including reading everything he could find in 3 languages. It'd be interesting to know what he read. And he consulted with the organization that you would want to talk to in the 70s, which is the Finnish Sauna Society. So if you'd like to join us for this book club, we start in November. We'll go each week in November and read through a few chapters. They're only a couple pages each. And then have a video discussion that you can join. And we'd love to have you come along with us to go through this important book, The Sauna Is. Thank you.